Welcome back, Lua.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm still finishing to tie my dress on. Yapa. I miss you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have so many things to tell you guys. Hi. How are you guys doing? Hi Twitch, hi YouTube, hi. Hi. Hello. It was amazing. I definitely want to go back to England. Me too, Alicia. Ah, thanks. You guys are so sweet. Hey. Mustard? Oh my gosh. Aishi, thank you so much for your subscription. It goes directly to blackjack and hookers for my bunny. Oh! The British mind flayers were very sexy. Thank you so much for the 26 months, White Wolf. Thank you. We'll start in a second. But before we start playing or anything like that, I need to tell you guys everything about the Baldur's Gate Orchestra.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mateus. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Dogdeman, thank you so much. I missed you guys too.
Welcome back, Lua.
Thank you. Listen. The first challenge we'll do today is me telling you guys everything that happened past week without crying. You think you can do it? Be honest. Gonna fail 2 minutes in? Oh boy. Lane!
Hi, Lua. Welcome home.
Thank you so much. I missed you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Piper. You were the first. And thank you so much for the welcome back, Piper. I'm almost done wrapping up my dress. For those of you who don't know where I was gone to, I went to watch the Baldur's Gate 3 Orchestra.
Can't wait for the mustard story.
Soon I'll tell the mustard story. Oh, Barona, Gray told me that he met you in the orchestra, but I didn't see you. Did I see you?
Hi.
Oh my goodness! Oh, thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you. Ah.
Welcome back, Luality.
Oh, thank you for the tears. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Your name's gonna be very fitting. Well, your name has been very fitting, honestly. Thank you. Don't go. Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, Virgo Pog, for the 4 months. Oh, Gam, thank you so much for your Prime. How did they find the London event? It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Welcome back. How did you find London and the event?
Oh, it was so good. It was so good. If I could relive the Baldur's Gate 3 Orchestra Day a few more times, I would definitely do it. Oh, Gam, thank you so much. All your support goes directly to Blackjack and Hookers for my bunny. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Love the streams.
Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Thank you so much. Legalize range. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Oh gosh. I'm finally fully in my dress. I need to be honest with you guys.
So happy you're back.
I arrived today, and I haven't slept after a 15-hour flight. But I was really excited to say hi and tell you guys about everything. And so it's likely we will do a normal stream, at least. Sleep is for the week. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Slam! Thank you for the gift sub. And Roxmate, thank you so much for the 2 months to support you, Blackjack and Hookers for my bunny. Thank you all so much. And Asian, thank you so much for the gift sub to Dread Snappy. And thank you, Nakon, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I forgot to get some water. Rokar, thank you so much for the 5 months. No, I'm not crying. No tears have... My eyes are just shiny. I'm just so happy to see you guys. Piper, thank you.
In going to see the BG3 cast at TwitchCon EU, starstruck.
I'm really tempted to go to TwitchCon. I have never been to a TwitchCon. But maybe I should go to that TwitchCon just for that. Maybe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Waffle, thank you so much. I love waffles. Waffles are so good, especially Belgian waffles. Oh, they're the best. Hi! Yes, Twitch has a TwitchCon. It's a thing since a long time. And the Baldur's Gate, there's going to be some Baldur's Gate 3 voice actors at TwitchCon. EU TwitchCon. And I have never been to TwitchCon. But maybe for the Baldur's Gate stuff, maybe I should... No, I didn't talk about... The mustard is not a priority right now. Dali, thank you so much for the 4 months.
Where has the time gone?
When the Baldur's Gate 3 Orchestra started, I started crying. And there were a few, but I had some breaks in between the cryings, but I was mostly crying during the entire orchestra. I don't know. It was just.
Say hello to my little friend. PPR.
Speedy, thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you. Desert of Raven, thank you so much for the 2 years. Thank you, Bummis, thank you. I cried quietly. I made sure to not disturb anyone because, you know, that would be disrespectful. The music was so good. Oh my god. So, thank you, Samurai. Thank you, Maderas. Thank you. Well, I have an idea of a run for us to do. Okay, but I didn't stream for 6 days, which is not common because I streamed basically every day for the past 6 years. I went 6 years without taking a break, and the only break I took was to go to the Baldur's Gate Orchestra. I hope you guys understand. Carl, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Etienne. Thank you. Okay. Where do you guys want me to start? No, normal start. The trip itself? Raphael and Rue? Ah! Oh my god! In the Nautilus. How did I like London? I love London. Okay, so the first thing that I did was taking my Mind Flayer mask and recording a bunch of dumb Mind Flayer shit around the world. And I got the looks, you know? I got random people asking me to take pictures of them as I was dressed as a Mind Flayer. You like my Instagram stories? Ah, that makes me so happy. Thank you. I actually have so many things to post that I didn't post. I actually have so many Mind Flayer shenanigans that I didn't post yet. Or at least one very special one. I'm not sure what I will post yet. Nasha, thank you so much for the frame. I got to meet so many of you. I got to take pictures with so many of you. Soon as the Baldur's Gate Orchestra was done, so many of you found me and asked me for pictures and thank you for being there, and thank you for being so kind, and thank you for being so sweet. And I saw I should make a Discord thread like the Belgian trip. Maybe I should. Hi. How many gummies? How you mean, Alicia? How many? Oh, you're talking about the tadpoles. Well, I had a full luggage of tadpoles, and I cannot tell you what happened to those gummy bears. Ash, that makes me happy. I have a pretty good Mind Flayer video. Maybe I'll post it soon. Maybe tomorrow. Ah, thank you, Demi. Thank you. Okay. Asian, thank you so much for the true gift subs. Nasha, thank you. I was so excited. I was so freaking excited. How do I tell you guys this? I see you guys on the internet all the time, right? Whenever I'm always talking with you guys on Twitch chat, YouTube chat. Whenever I post a video, a short, I love reading the comments. I love responding to those who deserve a response or those that I find funny or sweet, you know? And over the times, I have interacted with so many of you on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever the fuck the place was, you know, everywhere. But one thing is interacting with you guys the way I'm used to, right? Another thing was going outside and have so many of you come to me and say, hey, I watch your YouTube shorts. Hey, I see your Baldur's Gate stuff. Hey, there was somebody, Alarian, that told me that they had to be very honest with me, that they don't really watch streams, but his girlfriend thinks I'm hot. So he asked me to take a picture with him. And then I did. How could I say no? And right after that, I asked him if his girlfriend was single. And then he was kind of offended. Like, what do you expect? She finds me hot? Imagine! That means I have a chance. Right? Atia, thank you so much for the 5 months of support. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Manifestus, thank you so much for the 4 months. Baraspinar, thank you so much. I think, like, I have even more confirmation that Baldur's Gate 3 people, the community, and, you know, is even more amazing. Everyone was so kind and sweet and nice, and, you know, I don't know what to tell you guys. You guys are just great. I think it's because I feel like we're a bunch of gamers that were treated right for once in a lifetime. And I think it's not only us that are being treated right as gamers when it comes to this game, but also, like, the people working in the game, they're being treated right. So it becomes this, like, crazy feedback of happy people interacting together, happy people excited about the same thing that they have in common. Yes, I was in the UK. I just came back. I came back today. I was just in a 15-hour flight. But I'm so excited, so have more content and plot. You know, so many fun people. I saw so many amazing cosplays. I really wish that there was something like BlizzCon but for Larian. Because I feel like it would be the best day of... I don't know, it's just nice to have a place to meet people that you have things in common with. A Larian Con. I feel like it would be really fun. Really, really fun. Jen, thank you so much for the 5 months. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad Lewis survived flying on a bowing. You guys, I was so scared that before I went, I was actually not even that excited because I thought I was gonna die. And I was kind of like really scared that I avoided the window seats. I was just like, no window seats for me. I don't know, you know, just in case. Rafael, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just in case, you know.
6 months of such great content.
Thank you so much, Snow Dog. Oh my gosh. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. No clowns on the wings? No. And I made sure that the wings had a lot of duct tape, so it was safe to fly. No cry. No cry. Hi. Okay. Okay, do you guys want me to talk about the Raphael song? Okay, I will tell you guys about the Raphael song, okay? When they finished the concert, there was no Night Song and no Raphael song. But it was still really amazing. Like, I cried so much. Oh, the last Light In song, it was just so perfect. And, oh gosh, there is something... I always wanted to go to a gaming orchestra. I have never had the chance to go to a gaming orchestra. When I was in high school, the orchestra of my city, they would practice every Wednesday for free. So all you had to do is get the tickets early before the event, and then 2 of my classmates would go and pick the tickets, and then we would go to the concert every week in the orchestra, and it was lovely, you know. But I actually never witnessed an orchestra of music that I have so much emotional connection. And first, okay, did anyone from chat see me in London? Anyone in chat saw me in London? On pictures? No, not like that. In real life. Yeah, I met Gray. I met Gray and his wife. Oh my gosh. And not only I met Gray and his wife, I started missing them after they were gone. I am so sorry. I'm a weird person. Yes, you got a picture of me in the concert. High five, Chef. Nice. Awesome. Okay, back to the music. Sorry, I had to change the topic a little bit so I wouldn't cry.
So many biddies.
Love your content, Jefferson.
Vexor, thank you so much for the 5,000 videos. I hope you know that everything goes to blackjack and hookers for my bunny. And stupid shit like mind flayer masks and production of tadpoles and traveling around the world dressed as a mind flayer just for stupid pictures with mind flayers. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tara, thank you so much for the 77 months. Tara, you're so sweet. Thank you. Piper, thank you so much for the gift sub to Sep. Thank you. And Nocturnal, thank you so much for the prime. Okay. So. There is something. Okay. Close your eyes, okay? Okay. Leave. Thank you for the trimmer. Okay, close your eyes. Now, imagine you are in a place where so many people have sexy British accent, okay? A lot of people around you have that. And then you imagine a very fancy theater. And then you imagine an entire orchestra in front of you. And then Amelia Tyler, the narrator of Baldur's Gate 3, walks in. And then she asks you to roll for authority. And in that sexy voice, she opened the orchestra and she was lovely. And I sadly did not get to see her She even sent me a message on Twitter after I posted the Mind Flayer picture in the London telephone. She's like, I didn't see you. And it's like, good, maybe next time. Oh man, it was so sweet. Oh, it was so nice. Flo, thank you so much for the 33 months. Jojo, thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you. Hey, Cryptid. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Oh gosh. Okay. Squared. I was traveling for a week. I didn't stream for a week. It was my first week without streaming after like almost 6 years, 5 years, and I traveled to go to the Baldur's Gate Orchestra, the only one so far. The show was absolutely fantastic. Every now and then I would look around and I would see people smiling from year to year. There was something so special about people making music so well, and especially music that brings you so much joy and so much excitement, so many happy memories. I can't count in my fingers the number of people who told me that they started tearing up when the concert started, or a specific special song. I feel like a lot of happy tears were shed that day. There was, if music is already a powerful way to your emotions, live music like that is enhanced five-toed. It's in. I wasn't like ugly crying, but like I had chills everywhere. The tears would just leave my eyes, you know, like they would just drop and just... It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I almost ugly cried. If they had the night song, I would definitely had ugly cry. Yes, Talaska, yes. Yes, we will do the Baldur's Gate playthrough soon. First, I need to tell you guys how about my London experience. Also, before the orchestra, when I arrived there, I got to meet a bunch of people who worked at Larian, and some I got to re-see. And they were so sweet, and they were so excited, and they would say, "Hi, I worked on this. What did you think of this part?" And gosh, like, one of them came to me and like, "Hi, I worked on all of the Asterian cutscenes. What did you think of them?" I mean, what do you think I've thought of them? They're amazing, but you ruined the crying one in the last update with the music because I preferred hearing him cry. And it was like, it's not my fault. It was actually meant to be like that from the release, but it was a bug. And then I was like, well, when I did it in my stream last time, people in chat started blaming me and asking me what the fuck was going on, that I had ruined the scene. It's not my fault, it's not your fault, then who the hell do I need to talk with? Oh man, it was so, yeah, hearing him cry was good, and I will stand on this, and I hope they go back on that decision. If the music is beautiful, don't get me wrong, Borislav. That's why I went to the orchestra, because I love the music. But I feel like just like music has its time and place, silence has its time and place for it to have its power. And hearing Asterian cry, it was better without the soundtrack. So if they want to add the music, can it be later when you're talking to him in camp or something like this, you know? But not at the cry. I feel like the scene lost. Yeah. Warrior, thank you so much for the cheer treat. For 15 months, I'm back. You want me to turn the music down in the settings, Panic? Oh, before the cutscene? It's not the same thing, though. It's not the same thing. Wire, thank you so much for your tier 3 for 50 months. How many people went to the orchestra? I think it was full. If I remember correctly, the Baldur's Gate Orchestra, they sold out in a few hours. I remember that when I woke up that day, that they were selling the tickets, I opened Twitter and I saw people talking about it, and I went to their website directly, and I could barely get a ticket. I think they sold out in less than a day. I think it was a few hours. I think it was not a full day. Baxter, thank you so much for the prime. Mwah, thank you, thank you. Oh gosh. Okay, for those of you asking me about to play the game, I was just out for a thing, doing a Baldur's Gate thing. Okay, I will chat first. We'll start playing soon. Oh really? Oh, that's amazing, Brianna. I'm so happy for you. I think the hall was full. I think there were like. Do you guys think there were like 300 people? 500 people? A midnight for you? Oh, I see. Hi. Wait, the concert hall has 2,700 seats? No. What? No, there weren't that many tickets. Really? 2,700 people? No, there was no way. No. That can't be. Really? Oh my goodness, that can't be. Okay, so there were 2,700 people. Holy. And half of those were surrounding Raphael in the end. I think Andrew, he tried to escape, going to the after-party dinner with the voice actors in Borislav, trying to make home fast. But he got surrounded by a mob of lovely people. And he was so kind to every single one of them. Every single one person that reached out to him, to Raphael. I'll call him Raphael because everyone knows him by that. And he did not only take a picture of them, autographed whatever they wanted, ask where they came from. He would talk with everybody. To the point that there was no way he was ever going home. And then some people from Larian tried to save him. And then we started helping people so things would be more speed. So me and Leah, we started taking the phones from people and taking pictures for them and try to get things to be faster. And then I was like, you're too sweet, you're too nice. How? They gave you the wrong character. And then he said, it takes a good person to play the bad guy. And it's kind of crazy, like everything he says sounds like poetry. It was amazing. He was so kind. Barb, thank you so much. Thank you. That's why I recorded that video.
It's been 4 months and still enjoying your stream so much. Great work.
Girl, thank you so much. Yeah, Barb, thank you so much for the 4 months of support. To Blackjack and Hookers for Boo. Barb, thank you. So it was very sweet. I told him I killed him many times, and he was okay with that. He actually told me to not kill him, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that if I don't kill him, I don't get to see him. So killing him in every playthrough is in a way how I show affection. You guys get it, right? I hope you do. Masha, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you. Oh yeah, I drew an emote. We have some new emotes that I have to add them. High five! I got to high five people in real life. It was great. God, he's great. He's great. I didn't get to see the other voice actors, sadly. I almost did, but I sadly didn't. Maybe next time. That's why I'm considering going to TwitchCon. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, what else? I got to meet. Have you guys ever heard about Dungeons and Dragons? Have you guys... Can you guys remember the name of the company that had Dungeons and Dragons before Wizards of the Coast? Sorry, I'm bad with... No, before Hasbro. TSR. TSR is basically the group that originally created Dungeons and Dragons. Before Hasbro, before Wizards of the Coast, before all this. And I got to meet... Gosh. I got to meet one of the people who work there. And okay, so this was after the orchestra. I'm sorry, I'm jumping up in timeline. This was after the orchestra. I was hanging out with a bunch of Larian devs. We were talking about video games and nerdy stuff. They were telling me parts of the game that they worked and asking me what I thought about them, and then out of nowhere he comes and he says, "Hi, Luality. I am Lawrence Mick, and I'm the principal director of narrative and storytelling at Larian. And he's also, I don't know if you guys ever heard about White Plume Mountain. He's the writer of that. And he's also the person who created the Myconids. And like, he has been making RPGs. And he has been working on RPGs. He's a legend. And I was like, I couldn't believe that he even knew my name. And I was like so... I was so nervous. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, aren't you the person who created one of the most basic concepts in video games? Was it the HP bar or something? And he was like, no, I created the concept of experience in video games. That person came to me and he knew my name. And I was like, no, I didn't faint. I did have to ask him for a picture. So I took a picture with him. I'll show you guys later. I talked with him for 1 hour about video games and RPGs. And it wasn't long enough. I could hear him talk for a while. God! I know the Baldur's Gate 3 Orchestra was amazing, but meeting somebody so legendary and so relevant to my favorite kind of game was one of the highlights of that day. And it was a big one. I just couldn't believe it. Like, I'm still kind of like... oh my gosh. Hey, Sid, thank you. I know, it was like... God.
I'm so happy for you, Lua. I can't think of anyone who deserves this more than you. You have the one thing so many people nowadays lack and we all need a bit more of. Heart. And it spreads to everyone you meet. I pray you never lose it. Smiley face.
Oh, Anonymous, thank you. That's so kind of you. I'm actually doing my best to not cry and I have been winning. So you're not going to change that. So... Hi, thank you so much. Thank you. And like we talked about RPGs and I told him how I keep telling you guys that RPG feels like such a broad term now. And I feel like by the definition of games that are called RPGs, I could be an RPG, your mom is an RPG, we're all RPGs. And then he said that it's because there's a lot of things that the RPG brought to gaming, that lots of different games borrow from RPGs. And not only games, but even things in real life, like the entire concept of leveling up and things like that, it all comes from RPGs. And so, you know, he told me
Welcome back. I took that to see my answer was weird.
sometimes a bot. Thank you so much for your Prime for 3 months. Gosh, what was I going to say? I'm sorry, I'm just getting so nervous. Okay. Okay, how do I say this? Okay. I think I met like 20 devs that worked at Larian before and after the orchestra. And those people were so freaking cool. So... they're kind of like us, you know? Like... you know... we love video games and we love talking about them. Like, I talked with them about so many different games. I talked with them about... like, a bunch of different games got mentioned. Pentiment, Disco Elysium, Mass Effect, Dragon Age Origins, like, so many games got mentioned. Like, those people, game, you know? And I mean, it's obvious because they made such an amazing game, right? And what was, like, most charming to me is that Lawrence said that for 30 years he would work with video games, and sometimes whenever somebody would have such a fun, different, cool idea, it would usually be barred by some higher up or something. I don't know, maybe to not take risks. I'm just assuming. And he said this with such enthusiasm that when he found Larian,
you deserve all the good things.
He was so happy. And God, I don't know, especially in this crisis that we're having right now, that so many great game
She's
devs,
back. How good was that concert? Mock Lovely a high five.
that so many amazing game devs who have made amazing games are losing their jobs and things like that. It filled me with such hope that I don't know, that at least there were a group of people, and hopefully somewhere that I don't know yet, that we haven't heard yet, there is more people in this situation where they found a place that they belong, and that they can finally be free to create and to have ideas and to telling the stories that they want to tell, and to creating the worlds they want to create, and to show that to other people. And
Layla, I'm so happy you are back. I hope you are doing well and glad you're back. You are one of the best screamers I've seen so far, and I'm always so happy to see you. Always brightens my mood. Stay as you are, Lua, we love you.
Sasuchi, thank you so much for your very kind words and true months of support. My Spacer Face, thank you for your gifts of Hodor. Crowley, thank you so much for the 11 months. And thank you. I'm telling people like things before the concert, after the concert, during the concert. Like I'm popcorning all over the place. Matt, thank you so much for the 23 months. You're the Ghostly, thank you so much for share one. I hope you enjoy your bunny melts. I drew them myself with lots of love. You're directly supporting Blackjack and Hookers for my bunny. Plato, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Crowley. Thank you. And sometimes about thank you. Okay. Okay, I will go back in time a little bit. No, I'm not going to have a heart attack. If I survived all these days without having a heart attack, it's fine. Okay, so, before I traveled to England, I said on a stream, we were playing Fallout at the time, that I've heard that England had beautiful weather and great food, and a lot of people thought it was important to correct me. And then on my Discord server, oh my gosh, Shiman, hi, thank you so much for your membership on YouTube. I'm sorry it took me so long to thank you. I'm just like so overwhelmed. And thank you, Coruja, muito obrigada de verdade. Thank you. So, a bunch of people on Discord, on my Discord server, I told them that I had forgotten to pack salt and pepper. And somebody in Discord told me that I was fucked because English people literally season their food in water. But, you know, I thought it was a joke, and it's, you know, they're clearly just, you know, play. Gold member, thank you so much for your support. Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you. I hope you're well as well. So, I went to a restaurant and I ordered a burger. And I'm not the biggest fan of ketchup or mayo. I kind of like mustard. And there were a few things on my table, but they were mayo and ketchup, no mustard. And then I just decided to ask for mustard. And when I asked for mustard, the guy, without expression, said that he would bring me mustard. And he said it in a way like he was accepting a quest. And I didn't understand what was going on. And I just sat there waiting. And And like 5 minutes passed, and I was like, I just asked for mustard. Like, what the hell is going on? How is this taking so long? And then 10 minutes had passed, and I was like, my burger was getting cold, and I was like, what the hell? And then he hit me that I was in England. And I was like, holy shit! Have I ruined this guy's life? Is he going to a different country to find mustard? Is mustard not a thing here? I felt so bad because I feel like the guy was just gone. It was almost half an hour, and I was like, I felt so bad because I felt like I maybe there's no mustard in England. What have I done? And then he came back, and he wasn't alone. There were two people. I think one of them was his manager or something, and they were like, we're so sorry. We couldn't find you mustard. We looked everywhere, and I was like, no, it's okay. I didn't know it was gonna be such a problem, and God, I felt so bad. I was worried that I had to ruin that guy's career or something. But I did stop by the same restaurant the next day, and he was there, and he actually was excited to say hi to me, so I think it was okay. But yeah, for like 20 minutes of my life, I thought I had gotten that guy fired. So yeah, that was the biggest drum a mustard has ever gotten me, and I still don't know. Yeah. I hope this story was worth the wait. Later that day, I told my mom that story, and we were both crying on the phone. Oh God, it was tough. Yeah, they did have ketchup and mustard. Not mustard. Mayo. Not mustard. They didn't have mustard. For sure, they didn't have that. Yeah, we were both crying because of the mustard. Okay. What do you guys think? Do you guys know the Iron Throne? The part in Baldur's Gate? What do you guys think of that part? I know it's a controversial topic. Crowley. Ah. Reckless, thank you so much. Mwah, for the Prime, thank you. Back, thank you so much for the 2 months. Roswell, thank you so much for the Prime. You guys are directly supporting Blackjack and Hookers for my bunny. And thank you again, Goat member. Thank you. You hate it? You love it? I skipped it? Okay, so this Larry and Dev came to me after the orchestra, and he was like, what did you think of the Iron Throne? And my first reaction was like, oh God. and then but it was mostly because I thought he was talking about the Iron Throne in the previous games and not in Baldur's Gate 3. And then he was like, no, the Baldur's Gate 3 one. And I was like, oh, that, I actually love it. I think it's a very unique puzzle, and I love things that get me to think. And doing that the first time was amazing. Figuring out how to do that with one character without letting anyone die was also amazing. So I don't know. I just love that. And yeah. That's you! Princess Alemi, thank you so much for the 2 months of support. Thank you, Ratco, thank you so much for your subscription. Thank you. I personally love it, you know, so yeah. And it's funny because he first asked me, and then he told me that he had worked on it, and that he was worried, and every now and then he goes on YouTube and puts Baldur's Gate 3 Iron Throne and see if there's anyone saying anything about it. And my point is, that wasn't the only time that happened that night. And seeing people that worked not only on my favorite game, being so excited about their work, it just it's such a breath of fresh air. It's so, I don't know, I just love it. You know, it's just like, and you can kind of feel that in the entire game, right? Like, you know how sometimes you play something and it feels like it's missing something? And then you play some games that it's hard to not love it because it feels like it was made with so much love. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of speechless because that day, just the day of the orchestra, I did not only get reminded by how amazing the community surrounding Baldur's Gate is, how fun and kind people, how many fun and kind people are around, but the beautiful music that made me cry from beginning to end, chills everywhere, the graceful Raphael and how he interacted with all his fans, the people who created the game loving it so much. It was honestly one of the best days ever, and it was just like a whole package. What I'm saying is, we need to demand another Baldur's Gate 3 orchestra. Because those of you who didn't have the chance to go, you need to go. You need to feel that. And I want to go again. I really want to go again. It was just amazing. I feel like if there is enough people in the community asking for it, maybe it would happen. I feel like that's the only way to get anything to happen. So, I don't know. It might be a good idea, you know? It was the Baldur's Gate 3 Orchestra. Symphony of Realms. Yes. And if I can, I'll definitely go to another. And I would definitely recommend you guys going because it was great. Oh yeah. So they finished the orchestra. Okay, they played the last song, the song of the end of the game. I was a little bit upset that they didn't play the night song. I can't lie. But when they finished, Amelia Tyler, the narrator, she came back to say bye to everybody. But it was bait. They pranked us. It was a big ass prank. They left and then they came back. And they came back with Raphael. And then when everyone thought that the show was over, the Raphael song happened. And it was just, oh, it was so great. It was, oh my god. There were so many instruments. And yet it was so beautiful, and like more tears were shed, and you know, and then everyone started hugging each other, and there were some shady people in cloaks giving some tadpoles to everybody, and then we went home. Yes, the audience was literally screaming. Like when Raphael entered the stage, everyone was already standing up, and it was just amazing. And being in a place where so many people love what you love is magical. It's very magical. It was very magical. Did I get the tadpole? I'm not... My lawyer told me to not disclose anything about that. Was I able to hug Borislav this time? Well, before the orchestra, I got to talk with Borislav, and he was holding his daughter in his arms. And I was supposed to tell Borislav a message from Wolfheart, which I didn't have the time to, but my mind is still tormenting me that I didn't. And I told him, since he was busy, because he was right in the middle of the orchestra, and the theater was right before it started, and I told him, I need a picture with you, and then he was like, yes, I'll take a picture with you, and we never saw each other again. But it's okay. Hopefully, some other time. Hopefully some other time. Crowley. He went looking for mustard. Maybe he went looking for mustard. Cool, but... yeah. Well, you know, how you mean? I have been telling you guys about the cake being cut all the time. Do you guys want me to sing the orchestra? Is that what you expected me? To tell how the orchestra was and start singing every Baldur's Gate song and playing... I can't music. Yeah? Okay, so the Baldur's Gate orchestra went like this. Except it was good. Like really fucking good. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, there is videos floating around, but they did the crime to not record that orchestra. They really should have recorded it. It was beautiful. Lucifer Morningstar, you're so sweet for somebody called Lucifer. Thank you. I hope, I seriously hope there's another orchestra, and I seriously hope that they record the next one, because yeah. Wait, there will be? They said so? Wait, they say there will be an orchestra? Are you taking that information from your ass? Where did they say that? I need a freaking source! It's not you, Angelica's. It's just that, you know, I can't just get my hopes up.
Hi, Bag. I'm Axarian, you are stinky.
Lazag, thank you so much for the 4 months. Asterin! Hi, Stinky. Thank you for your cheer tree for 64 months. Thank you. Lajubi! Thank you, Chef, for being here. You guys are so sweet. I hope next time I get to go to Germany, so I get to meet you too. Thank you. Wait, you're not in Germany, right, Lajubi? Oh, we'll meet somewhere, whatever it is. We need to see. Wait, did Angelicus provide the source? Or no? He said yep. Yep, after I said, are you taking this off your ass? No, of course I can trust you guys. Whenever I say something like, can you guys help me with this fight? You guys say grazing chat. Or worse. So... Oh. Oh gosh! This, thank you so much for the 5 months of support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this right now, my brain is not working. I'm thinking about my trip to London, and dude, I basically got to talk with one of the creators of RPGs. One of the creators of like a bunch of things that we know in the... I talked to the person, to the legend who created the concept of experience in games. Okay? So right now my brain is like, I will respond to you in a bit. Because right now I'm just like, I did not only talk to him, he came to me and he knew my name. And I was like... And then I chatted with him for 1 hour about RPGs. And I wish it was 24 hours. Oh my god. I still can't believe. I hope you guys don't mind, but whenever I like something, I try to learn more about it. Because I find that the more that I know about that thing, the more that I can understand how the thing that I like works, and I get to enjoy it even more, knowing, you know, the magic behind the scene. Does that make sense? So no, of course not with people. That's weird. No, I'm talking about like video games, for example. I just kind of like love video games, and I love learning, and I love talking with people who worked in them.
Welcome back. Did Sven show up in his armor, Luag?
No, oh dear, Sven couldn't go. He had some personal things to do, and he couldn't go. Heck, that's why I think there should be another concert. Not only for everyone who missed, I can go again, and Sven can be there too. And I find that the more that I get to learn like about video games and how things are made, and especially when I hear such passionate people share about their work, I just somehow love them even more. And
Normal BG3 run?
no. In fact, I have an idea for a run for us to do. That's not close to a normal Baldur's Gate 3 run. No, it's not going to be normal. So that's why it makes me so excited that, I don't know, so many legendary people. I can't believe I got to meet the people who worked in my favorite game, you know? Like the people who worked in the Iron Throne, the people who worked in the Asterian cinematics, and all this, you know, because every single one of these people, they made something that I spent almost 2,000 hours playing into something worth playing. Every single one of them made what I love what it is. So, even though I didn't get to meet the voice actors, well, I did meet Raphael. I got to hang out with him for a bit. I was actually protecting his bag. And I just love listening the people who make games talk, especially when they're so happy and they're so proud of what they made. And I love learning from them, and I love, I don't know, it gives me such, it gives me perspective. It gives me, you know, it's like every single detail that I love about Baldur's Gate, it was put there by somebody. And I'm really thankful for that person. And I just wish I could hug them all. That's all, you know? They all did great. Time Perfecto, thank you so much for your subscription. Thank you. Mwah, thank you. Yes, if you go to my Twitter, you can see me recording a video. So after the orchestra, Raphael's voice actor, he was signing the autographs of a bunch of people, and he was being the nicest to everybody. And his backpack was open, and I was like, "Your backpack, sir, is open." And he was like, oh, he was so thankful. And then he just left his backpack in the ground. And dude, I'm from Brazil. You can just leave your backpack in the ground in a public place? And I was like, okay, imagine this is his backpack, okay? I was basically like this for 2 hours. No, not 2 hours, for 1 hour. I was making sure it was nicely covered by my dress. Well, he signed, and he talked with everyone, and he took pictures with everyone that would take pictures. Also, just so you guys see how cute it is, one of the devs that worked at Larian, she was so happy to see Raphael's voice actor, that after she took a picture of him, she started crying. And God, I can't stress this enough. Those people are so cute. They're like us. They're literally gamers that love games, and that's why they're making the best games out there, because they get it. You know? They get it. They... No, she wasn't in that video, Spark. It was before. No. It was another girl. It was much earlier. Oh, it was so magical. High five! Ignis Layer, thank you so much for the cheer tree sub for 5 months. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Oh. Gosh, Raphael's voice actor. What an amazing person. What a kind person. Ignis Layer, thank you. Lara Curtis, thank you. Tiber Factor, thank you. Crypto Good, thank you. Oh man. Lady Lillian, I think I was dehydrated. I cried during the entire orchestra. So after the orchestra, my tear bank was just gone. But it was it would be such a pity if that would be the only time that they did something like this. Any questions? Anything I forgot to tell you guys? I'm sure there's a lot I forgot to tell you guys. There's so much that happened. Oh, it was so lovely. No, Redco. I ended up being, you know, I soon as I left the orchestra, I got to meet so many people that approached me and they say that they knew my shorts and my Baldur's Gate 3 stuff. And then after that, and after that, I started talking with the devs and I just, you know, and then I started protecting Raphael's backpack in the floor and talking with the devs. Okay, there is a funny picture. Hold on, let me show you guys a picture. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, heck, I don't have the picture right now. But they had asked me to take a picture with them. And somebody came to me and asked me for a picture because they said that they knew my TikToks and my YouTube shorts, and I said, yeah, sure, and I took a picture with them. And then I realized that the picture that the Larian devs had invited me to take with them, it was being taken. And soon as I finished taking the picture, I literally joined their picture. I was in a dress this big. I literally threw myself in the floor, and in their picture I was like, hi! and imagine this lady in a giant medieval dress just like jumping and falling in front of you, and then everyone just started laughing, and it was a fun picture. It was such a fun picture. Oh, hold on, I'll find the picture. Never grow up? What if I told you a secret? The first time that I met Sven was in Belgium. It was right before the release of it was the release event for Baldur's Gate 3. It was like a month or two before the release of Baldur's Gate 3. And I told him that when I grow up, I want to be like him. And he told me that the secret was never growing up. And I think that I got that covered. But I think there's more to it. Oh, heck. Okay, hold on. Picture. I'll find it. God. Okay. I must be honest with you guys. Before, my first contact with Larian was in January of last year, like before Baldur's Gate 3 got released. That was the first, I visited their Quebec studio, and that was my first contact with Larian. And before that, before I got to talk with the people who worked at Larian and all that, I thought Sven was a really cool guy. And it was cool that they did the panel from Hells, and he was always like wearing the armors, and he just seemed really into it. And I thought he was awesome. But I became his fan each time I talked with somebody who worked at Larian, and they talk about him with such enthusiasm, and they would tell you stories and things that happened with him, and they would say that it feels even wrong calling him their CEO. They're like their creative director, and they have such admiration and respect, and like it's overwhelming. And after seeing so many people share so many amazing stories of him being so down to earth, of him being so like no other CEO I ever heard of, I just became his fan because it was just contagious. Like, it was impossible to not admire somebody that gets so far and still treats people right. Heck, I'm a nobody, and he even followed me on Twitter, and sometimes I message him and he responds. Like, he's just, again, and everyone that works at Larry, at least all the ones I met so far, they have been kind of like that, you know, love what they do the things for what they do, and I really feel like I'm more like a mirror, and if people are nice and sweet, I kind of like reflect that, and I feel like that's why I love this game so much, you know? Like, I just feel so much love whenever I talk with the people who worked on it, whenever I play the game, that it's hard to not reflect what I feel. This happens when your boss leads you instead of pushing you ahead of him. Honestly, I feel like if it was a simple recipe, we would see more of this. I feel like it's a combination of factors, a combination of experience, of trying things, not working out but keep trying, a combination of knowing your skills and being humble enough to accept that there will be topics and things that others know better than you, and know when to trust other people who know better than you. Because I feel like there is a fine line between being overly trusting and not trusting at all, and both can be really bad. So having like just the right amount, it's a very, you really need to love what you do. And I also got the chance to meet Sven's wife, and I got to chat with her for a bit. And
Hi, are you going to save this run in Twitch so it could be watched later?
Yes, I will. And I'm sure the run will be more than just one stream. And thank you, Clan. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you guys in a second what I'm planning to do for a run. Let me just finish this thought. I talked with his wife, and there was this Baldur's Gate 3 event, and his wife was there, and you know, she showed up, and she seems very supportive, and you know, so just like Larian wouldn't exist without Sven, Sven couldn't have made Larian what it is without the support from his family and from the people around him. So it's a give and take situation. It's does his wife have a crush on me? No. She's definitely out of my league. Yeah, no. It's somebody else's wife at Larian that has a crush on me. Azula, thank you so much for the 5 months. Mwah, thank you. Azula, thank you so much for the 5 months. Blair, thank you. Can you vote? Thank you. She. Do I have a crush on his wife? I respect Sven. They're a beautiful couple.
You came back and rightly so for a strong order.
What kind of questions is this? Ruby, thank you so much for the 40 months. Mwah, thank you so much. Kanima, thank you so much for the 8 months. Oh man, thank you. I missed you guys. Counterbite, thank you. Girl, you asked the guy if his girlfriend was... Well, of course, because he came take a picture with me. Oh, I forgot to show you. Oh, by the way, while I look for the picture for the third time, before I move out of it, here. I bought a teddy bear. This is Bob at England, and the plane on the way back was empty, so Bob got to seat in his own seat, and I even put the seat belt on him. And oh, by the way, what do you guys think of a solo owner mode where I can't use merchants, I can't steal, I can't respec, and I can't long rest? I was just thinking it could be fun. Hold on. Yeah, no merchants, no stealing, so torture. When you put it like that, you know, when you put it like that, would you guys like that? Yeah, no long rest, no stealing, no respecting. You know, Mouse, no leveling would be doable, but can I be honest with you? You wouldn't want to watch that. It would be a fun YouTube video, but you wouldn't want to sit here, watch me just, you know, get bombs and shit like that, and then place the bombs for every encounter. It would just... It's fun, like, when you think about it, but, like, watching that happen, it's kind of boring. Yeah, no long rest. The places where the game forces you to long rest, then I can't avoid it. If forced long rest should be fine. Hold on. Picture. Oh, here. Oh my god! How could I forget to tell you? I have such a compromising video. Do you guys know the Emperor? Oh my god, how could I forget to tell you this? I don't know if you guys heard of the Emperor. Okay. So. The person who wrote the Emperor, she asked me about my Mind Flayer mask and if she could try it on. And I let her use the cloak, the full outfit, and she started eating brains of some other devs. And instead of feeling pain, they felt really good. And something awakened in them. And I have that in video. But there's no way I'm going to show you guys. I think it was a private moment. Oh, it was so funny. And then I started asking her questions about the Emperor, because I was like, there's no way. There's no fucking way that you just can't convince him. It's just like I have been gaslighted by the entire game to fall in love with that stupid mind flayer, had sex with him. I know people who lost their virginity to him. For 3 years of early access, whenever I romanced anybody, for those of you who didn't play the early access, if you romanced anybody, Asterin, Shadowheart, whenever you would get to the sex scene, there would be this giant face of a mind flayer looking right at your soul, and then under construction. So for 3 years of early access, whenever I was about to have sex with somebody, I saw a mind flayer. How do you think I'm not going to get attracted to them? Of course I am. So I told her. I asked her this question. I asked her every question you can possibly have. And you know what she did? She nodded and she shrugged. And I couldn't help but love her even more. I tried. I got us no answers. I will randomly remember things that I will be like, I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys this. That will happen for like a week. I hope you guys are okay with that. It's just gonna come and I'm like, oh, oh my god. Oh my god! God! If I find a way to contact the people involved in the Mind Flayer brain eating video, and if they are okay with me showing it to you guys, I will show. Is this a good deal? But only then. If not, it's private. Okay? Okay, I'll figure it out. If they say yes, I will show. If not, I'll let you guys slowly forget, so it's not painful. We'll start the run soon. Oh, okay. Okay, so, okay. So, this is Lawrence, the legendary dev that came up with the concept of experience in games and all that. We got to chat for like 1 hour. Oh boy. Yeah. This is right before the orchestra. It was a beautiful place. And Voyager, the reason why I didn't share the picture on Twitter, like what the fuck? You say post it on X? I should ban you for calling Twitter X. I'm just kidding. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm just miming. But since it doesn't have a public profile or like pictures like this, God. I'm just a little bit like I pause a little before like I post pictures with other people like online like that. Hold on. Let me find. Hold on. Wait, I don't have the picture? What the heck? What the? Hold on. I'm sure I have it somewhere. Frick. We go. We start to run. we start to run, I really wanted to show you guys this picture. It's one picture. I just wanted to show. Ah. Oh man, really? You guys want to do solo runner mode without stealing, no Martian, no respecting? What else did I promise? Is that it? No long rest. I'm fucked. No sweating? One-handed? I can only use my feet to move the mouse. What's next? Dun, 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 dun. No crying? Okay, that one's not possible. Yeah. Oh, I found it! I found it! Oh, okay. Okay. So this is the picture. Look, I almost fell from my chair. Hold on. I'm sitting on my legs. Okay. So this is a bunch of lovely people who work at Larian. They were all taking this lovely picture. And then I just came in and dove in the picture and fell on the floor in this giant dress. Would have dived again. It was a fun time. This was right after the orchestra. Would dive again. Worth. High five. They had invited me for the picture. So I was just late for the picture. And I thought they were all about to run away. And I had to just, you know. No, I didn't photobomb, but I fell on the floor. I threw myself on the floor. I literally noticed that I was late for the picture, so I literally like, woo! You know? And then I just fell like, you know, I made the best smile I could. Didn't mention to anyone I broke my leg. I'll post that picture because that picture was posted by somebody else on Twitter. I'll post that picture. I'll show you guys. I literally eat myself in the picture. Okay. Can anyone please clip what I'm about to say? Because it's gonna happen and we're gonna be asked a lot. Okay, so this run. Thank you, Vato. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Okay, so